Good morning, everyone. The balance I'm going to do, I'm going downstairs to do it. I just thought I'd have a seat for a sec. There's a real sadness with a lot of my friends today here in Australia because a couple of things have happened. So, of course, a lot of the parents that I am treating have been looking into the hysterectomies for the kids, and a lot of my clients who are actually listening to people like Dr. Peter McCullough and Dr. Robert Malone and Sherry Tenpenny and Richard Fleming. So they're quite educated as to the potential effects of long term use, but of course, no one knows because it's never been done before in kids, never been done before in humans. So, with our Northern Territory, I don't know whether you've seen this in the news, but pretty much it's sort of like Austria in that they have locked everyone down who is not double hysterectomied, who except for three major reasons. They're not even allowed to exercise now. And I don't know whether you've ever been in a situation where you've been forced to stay inside without the ability to exercise, without the ability to utilize your energy, without the ability, like what if you're feeling anxious? So they're being offered antidepressants as opposed to being allowed to exercise. They're being offered anti-anxiety drugs. So what's this going to do? We already know that Big Pharma's involved in causing addictions to some painkillers and things over the years. So are we creating another situation like that now where the governments are allowing Big Pharma again to be the only answer for some people? So this is a real worry. So Northern Territory, as of last night, their rules have changed massively for them. And we're not talking small amounts of hysterectomies either. We're talking really big percentages. And here in Queensland, our Premier has come out this morning and said that they will not be opening the schools up until they can get hysterectomies going on. So it's supposed to not be a mandate, but if you are choosing not to allow children to be educated and you are choosing not to allow life to go on, it's a very interesting space to be in on the planet. And there's so much gaslighting going on. So, because once again, when there is some real data out there, and the real data is that we don't know yet, but what we do know is that the current variant is more infectious but very mild. So that's what the current data is saying. And lots of virologists and epidemiologists are saying, wow, this is amazing. Like, if we wanted a Christmas present, this is it. Because that's the strain you want to build your natural immunity. And of course, the whole argument about natural immunity, here in Australia, it's not to be discussed. So it's going to be very interesting moving forwards. And allowing ourselves, when we're standing in our truth, when we're standing in our sovereignty, when we're standing in our own power, to be able to do that with confidence is really important. But you can utilize this information for anything in your life. Anything where you are feeling coerced or mandated or manipulated or gaslit, which happens a lot in relationships, a lot in business situations, a lot in workplaces, a lot in both by children and parents and children. It happens teachers and kids. So it happens a lot. So it's sort of, I'm just going to do a balance around owning that core sense of self, owning that core belief in truth, being able to stand in your own integrity, and moving forward again with peace and love. Okay, let's go part two.